na alkalde ng Maynila. Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Domagoso.
Maraming salamat ang ating direktor ng Santa Ana, Dr. Tan. Thank you very much sa choir. Mayroon pala kayong magandang tinatago. Tago nyo na rin. Thank you very much sa ating choir. At kay Dr. Siskon, maganda pala pagka nagpa-flag ceremony si Dr. Siskon. Sabi ni Letlet, ngayon ko lang nakita si Dr. Siskon na walang mask. Si Dr. Siskon, I would like to inform everyone here, she is the head of the infectious disease ng Santa Ana. Remember, there are so many stories during the COVID, no? But I would like to inform you, kaya malakas ang loob ko magtatayo ng mga infectious center. In fact, modesty aside, because the city of Manila, with regard to hospital setting, to put up the first COVID infectious disease center sa isang floor natin sa Santa Ana Hospital. For the simple reason, noong tinatanong ko sila, ang unang-unang sumagot sa akin, kayang-kaya yan, sir. Sisiw. Kasi marami tayong infectious disease na inaalagaan siya. Kaya sabi niya, mahinang klase yan, kayang-kaya natin yan. And it was Dr. Sescon Busenta. And it was her also most of the time. Noong natutulog ako sa City Hall, nag-update sa atin anong kakailanganin natin. Kaya yung mga remdesivir, tocilizumab, molnupiravir. No? Sila ni Padilla, yan ang mga nag-ano nung araw, nag-i-inform sa akin. Kaya we are ahead of the situation. At the same time, I owe it to Santa Ana Hospital. Noong nagka-COVID ako, maraming offers sa akin. In fairness naman, sa mga private hospital. Bagamat wala ng kwarto noon, I was being offered the best room in the hospital in the city of Manila as your mayor. Alam mo, isa pagka-alkalde ka, medyo may konti kang may pagtingin. Kumbaga. But I opted to, and I said to them na, no, I will stay in Santa Ana Hospital. Sabi ko, anong mukha ko sa Maynila na ipapakita kung yung mismong pasilidad na itinatag natin, hindi ko gagamitin bilang isang COVID patient. So sabi ko, I'd rather stay there, and if something happened, I pay the price. But I'd rather stay there because I believe in our doctors and nurses in Santa Ana and MHC and all other hospitals. Kasi nung araw, ang Santa Ana madalas itag yan eh. Mona Lisa. Yun ang laging, alam niyo yung Mona Lisa. Tanungin natin si Lou Veloso. Panahon niya yung kinantay yung Mona Lisa. They just lie there. And they died. But through the effort of all Santa Ana employees, your MHD, your city government, try to change this kind of perspective or impression sa Santa Ana. And Santa Ana, I can be proud of it because sila ang naging modelo na ospital noong panahon ng COVID-19. In fact, even the national government nangihiram sa atin ng storage facility. Because we have all those storage facility at negative 82, negative 70, negative 50, negative 25, name it. All types of brand new, high-end vaccine storage refrigeration. Nasa atin. Maswerte naman, sabi ko sa inyo, hindi ko naman pinagdamot ang Maynila ng pandemya, o di lagay sila ng lagay ng vaccine sa Santa Ana Hospital. O siyempre, naglagay sila, naka-store sila, may parking fee yun. Kaya kung bakit, pag nilalabas naman yung vaccine para dali sa Metro Manila at isa pa mong bahagi, siyempre may toll gate. Kaya sabi ko, bigyan nyo naman kami. O kaya kung bakit naging mabilis ang bakunahan sa lungsod ng Maynila. Again, those are the stories. And someday, history will judge us. But today, I would like you to at least give credit to all hospitals, private and public, doctors and nurses and medical frontliners who are with us, and some of them paid the ultimate price. But today, palakpakan natin ang Santa Ana. Nagbubuti na sila. Okay, magala. At totoo yung sinabi ni Director Tan, lagi na rin po silang nakangiti. Alam mo, tao, hindi mo naman pwedeng pasinungalingan. It's always about the people, no? Yung experience nila. So, to each and every one of you, good morning!
Good morning!
And I would like to welcome Office of the Extension Community Service, Iris Manila Director, Heriberto Astorga Jr. Sir? Dr. Heriberto pala. Dr. And Dr. Maria Rod Dinaga, Dean College of Hospitality, Tourism Management, Iris Manila. Faculty members, hospitality and tourism students. And speaking of students, mga UDM. Yan mga UDM, wala pa yatang sok pa. Masyado pang maga. Mamaya sasaya na yung mga yan. Madadali nila yung 2 buwan nila. I'm happy for them. Nakasingil ulit si City Administrator, Warden Quintos. Kaya sabi ko sa inyo, hand to mouth. Pag may lumatag, chicha. Ganun lang tayo. And to the Bureau of Fire. Yung Bureau of Fire, yung kanilang allowance din, yung 386 na Bureau of Fire. So dalawa na lang ang hindi pa tumatama. PWD saka solo parent na lang. May awa ang Diyos. I still have 60 days to end before the end of the year. God will provide.
Amen.
To our Manila Youth Bureau Director John Daniel Lino, congratulations. Most Outstanding Local Youth Development Office. Ayan. Lola mo, panalo. Kami, proud of you. Director Lino, early achievement is to register almost or more than 1,000 youth organization. You are striking within you. Congratulations, we're very proud. Please, palakpakan natin ang buong team. And you keep it up. To everyone, see, kapag nagbuti kayo, ay talagang kikilalanin ng mga organisasyon. Nakita nyo yung Santa Ana kanina? So many awards. And I want you to have the same for your team, for your department or bureau. Muli, congrats. Ano ka ba? Mahal ko yan eh. So, again, to welcome, halika po kayo, mga taga-Iris. Halika. Sila po ay will reinitiate the Adapt Apart concept or program of Iris. And they're gonna go back to our Arroceros Park to help nurture and adapt to the greeneries, creating more green space in the city. And I hope, sana, may awa ang Diyos magtuloy-tuloy ito. Sana, total kwentuhan lang. Wala naman yan ba ito? Sana, hopefully 2 years from now, makapag-flag ceremony tayo sa Intramuros Golf Course. Because it's going to be Intramuros Forest Park. If and if we are going to be supported by the national government, which President Marcos already made a commitment, we are going to build something not only for ourselves, but for our great-grandchildren. That's how it is. Ang talagang makikinabang doon in those kind of open green space, yung mga ninuno natin. Initially tayo, but it would be better for our children and grandchildren and great-great-grandchildren. Katulad ng gustong gawin ng IRIS ngayon, to help the city government to put up more open green space. And that's what we need, especially in this area. And I don't know if some of you been to New York Central Park. And that's what we're going to build there. Our dreams and aspiration. For the meantime, pangarap. Samahan ninyo akong mangarap. But it's moving towards to fulfillment of that dreams. But may awa ang Diyos. Sana nga. Doon sa ano ba yung poster? Thank you very much sa naglagay ng poster. Thank you very much sa inyo. Tumusgas pa kayo. Sa PWD. Paano? Senior citizen. Nako, senior citizen. I don't know if you heard it noong 24. I signed multiple MOUs with the food chain in the country. And we're going to provide at least thousands of jobs for our senior citizen and PWDs. Thanks to those company. At sa ating mga PWD, o ito, teka, naalala ko lang. Tama ba? Mandaan daw. Sa buhay. Say, do your best. Yan ang ibig sabihin. No? Hindi maling anda yun. Mangbulig. Larga. But anyway, thanks to our seniors there. And I hope to the PWDs, galingan ninyo. Unti-unti, nagpapalikan ang tiwala sa atin, kaya sa aking mga kapwa-empleyado. Please, do your best. We still have 2 months to reach our goals, or at least survive. Survive the cost of operation, cost of services. And if there is may konti pang sobra, let's put that into PYO. Pinasasarap ko na yung pangalan, PYO, prior years obligation. Para mas masarap pakinggan, ayoko negative. Madalit salita, utang ng nakaraan, ganun po ibig sabihin nun. PYO, pag may konti tayo, sige lang na sige. Masasamba, magpapang-abot din yun. Sino ba walang utang rito? Taas ang kamay. Tayo lahat, nakabali kayo. But that's right. We have to survive. We have obligations. I have obligations to 2 million nighttime population and 3 million daytime population in Manila. You have obligation in your respective offices and bureaus and department. And you have obligation to our people. Kaya tayo nandito, pasulduhin tayo ng taong bayan. Ang trabaho natin paglingkuran sila in our field of undertakings. So, I want you to excel, and this is another week. O, salamat sa Diyos, another year. I am now 19 years old. Naintindihan nyo na yun. I thank the Lord, and I really wish, this is my real wish, that there will be peace on earth. With all what's happening, we're just a pawn in the chessboard. Second, I want the Filipino people among ourselves as Manileño to start loving each other, showing empathy for malasakit man lamang. Because at the end of the day, you know, we may hate each other, but we're gonna see each other in the intersection, in the hallway, or maybe our friends. Life is too short to have full of hatred and toxicity. Wala, we move on. We move on. Let them, alam ko, galit din kayo sa nangyayari, sa ginawa ng ilan sa gobyerno. Lahat tayo galit, no question. But our hate or hatred and anger will never change anything. But what we can change is that, paswerte tayo dito, nandito tayo sa Kartilya. Ano meron tayo? Bahagi ng gobyerno. At pagiging bahagi ng gobyerno, may kakayanan tayong magbago ng katatayuan ng ating mamamayan at nasasakupan. So do your thing. Do your job. That's it. Go home with your family. Be safe every day. So that's what I wish for. I wish that we should start loving each other again. Not that kind of love, hindi yung pang sogo. Yung love talaga as in like we understand each other, more compassionate, more wide. Kaya yung sympathetic or yung empathy to one another. Huwag natin walain yun dahil lamang sa iilan. Stay away from toxic people. Pag toxic, scared na ka na. Huwag ka na kasi, alam mo, tama yung sinabi ng mga matatanda sa atin. Ang isang kain ng kamatis, mabulok lang yung isa. At hindi naman kayo nagkahiwa-hiwalay, malamang sa hindi. Bulok na rin kayo. Ganun ang mangyayari sa atin. Let's just stay away with those things. Para hindi kumunot ang mga noon ninyo. O sayang naman yung Natasha. Nuhulugan nyo pa yun. Meron pa ba gano'n? Wala na, cash na. Meron ba? Inuhulugan yun eh. Naalala ko yung Everbelena nung araw eh. Those are the things. Sayang eh. Yung pinagaganda mo ang sarili mo. O pinababango mo ang sarili mo. Kasi gusto mo maliwalas ang outlook mo. Pag nakita ka ng ibang tao, yung yummy ka, alam mo yung ang sarap mong kasama, masarap kang kabanding. Di ba yun ang gusto mong feeling? Kaya inaayos mo ang sarili mo at presentable ang sarili mo. And yet, you'll be surrounded by toxic people. Stay away from them. Your life will move on without them. Tama ba? Mag-iingat kayo. Basta yun lang wish ko. Wala na akong ibang wish. I have so many things to thank the Lord. I have nothing, came from nothing. Nothing to ask for. Whatever it is with me, salamat sa Diyos. Salamat sa mga tagalusod ng Maynila sa pagkakataon ito. And then let's just do our best to serve our people. Minsan lang tayo dadako sa mundong ito. Mag-iwan na kayo ng marka, na markang susundan, na mga susunod na manggagawa pampubliko ng pamahalang lusod ng Maynila. And that kind of guy, those steps, sana nasa mabuting tahakin. So mag-iingat kayo. Enjoy the rest of the week. Enjoy the rest
of your time working for people. Put a smile in your face. Open your heart. At maging masaya tayo ngayong linggo to dahil tayo ay may trabaho. Ingat kayo. I love you. Magandang umaga. Pagpalain nawa kayo ng buong Baykapan. Manila! God first. Thank you.